selling in rupee is something which nobody was anticipating it, because frankly in last 3-4 months your trade deficit, your fiscal deficit number, they've been coming under control. Is it crude? Is it largely because of what's happening to the dollar index? I would say interplay of both. But the first port of call is that, okay, rupee is down, go and buy it. Don't do that this time. Don't do that this time. Yes, weak rupee is great news for IT. But weak rupee is not always great news for IT, because the size at which some of the companies now operate, the cross currencies they have, the the non-dollar denominated revenue, some of those factors they also need to be considered. So just don't go and buy IT just because rupee is down. That's my limited point. But why is rupee down? I think there is a bit of a move in dollar index. There are a bit of outflows which have happened in the portfolio front. Your trade deficit is not, or your trade deficit and other deficits are not that scaringly high that will have an impact on the current situation per se. But I think this largely it's largely to do with this inverse trade which is there in commodity going up, dollar index moving higher, and a little bit of portfolio flows which have started, outflows which have started in last couple of days.
I think, Nikunj, the fact that we did see that jump in the bond yields that we highlighted at the start of the show, so that perhaps has boosted the dollar versus most of the other emerging market currencies as we've been talking of. So perhaps that strength. In fact, Kunal, maybe I'll get a quick word from you on the rupee broken past 83. Any view on where it's headed or what your charts are indicating?
I think this could be a very strong, I would say, breakout for rupee, a breakdown for rupee in that sense. Because we are, I think if I remember correctly, I think in September or October 2022 is where we headed towards this consolidation of the rupee from 83 as a resistance, and I think 81.5 or 81.4 was the support for the rupee. So, the rupee was going into this 10-month, 11-month of consolidation, break out of this 83 mark, and assuming if the rupee sustains, would probably lead to a much more sharper depreciation on the asset class. So this could probably be a very strong indication that we have ended a 12-month or 10-month or 11-month of consolidation for rupee and could be headed significantly lower.
Okay, that's at the lowest level since 2022 of October.